Mnakumbuka ya kwamba kinara wa ODM, former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, he called for a convention. I don't know what he was calling, but he called it a conclave this time. And you must admire him for the many vocabularies that he has. The conclave. Kongamano la watu atuwakae chini tuweze kuongea mambo ya Kenya. Today, I am aware of people who are sitting in different places, including if you go to Boulevard, watu ambao wanapangwa ili waanze kuitisha the conclave. And I want to say that this is the call for a convention, a conference or a conclave is yet another con game. A con game similar to what we had at Nadiko, that was conceived by Raila together with William Ruto. This time round, Nadiko was to create the broad-based government. Round hii, it is now to give life to the broad-based government. Ni kuipatia maisha. How can we finish the 2 years left? That is the question Raila and William are asking themselves. And the con game that they have come up with is now a conclave. I call upon Kenyans to reject anything that causes us to sit together, because if we had any intention of discussing the issues that Wakenya walikuwa nataka kuziongelea, we would have done it at the Nadiko. Remember, during the Nadiko, we also talked about the same issues of cost of living, the economy of this country, governance issues, accountability, justice, and those things. And the scheme is bigger. You create chaos in the country and then make it look like it is only if we sit together that we can get the country going forward. And I say, why am I saying we create chaos? Look at what happened on the eve of 25th of June this year. On 25th of June this year. And what happened on Sabasaba and also on the eve of Sabasaba. One thing that is coming out clear kutoka kwa yale maandamano yalikuwako ni kwamba kila Mkenya ambaye alishuhudia uharibifu wa mali anasema ya kwamba wale ambao walikuwa wanaharibu mali sehemu yao hawajui. They were all strangers. They are not known to the locals. Even the ordinary ile vijana wetu wale wanakuwa pale kwa ile Mung'etho wanasema hawajui. And that is why, when I say this was a state-sponsored militia, what we now gather is that wote walikuwa naitwa Jimo. The code name usiku wa operation was Jimo. 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 That was the word that was going through. Meaning that they had a chain of command, and this was a state-sponsored terror on the people. Ile tumeona kwa simu saa hii ni wakichoma supermarket Maguna, Meru. The police officers are actively taking part. You can see them throwing stones kufuja kioo ili moto igie ndani ya supermarket. If you look at the burning that was done at Olkalao on the 25th of June, the guys were literally breaking the vehicles ili waweke moto wachome, na mwenye alikuwa anapiga video kutoka pahali fulani juu anasema hawa tuwajui, these are strangers to us. What are we now hearing today? And this is upon the state, those in the institutions to confirm. We are now hearing that these are actually prisoners, wafungwa, mafungwa, wale ambao wamefungwa ndio wanatumiwa na serikali kuwaletea Wakenya shida. If that is true, then Ruto has lost it completely. if it is true that the damage, the destruction to property that we witnessed on the 25th, before and after, and what we are witnessing, including last evening, maybe in some places, it was done by people who had left the prisons across the country, then the state has a lot to answer. In fact, they need to even answer to that fear alone, ya kwamba tulikuwa tunapigwa na maabuso. Na kuna sababu ya kufikiria kwamba hayo mambo ni ya ukweli. Ni kwa nini the night before yesterday, Ruiru was attacked? A day or two, 3 days almost after the protest, after Sabasaba. Na watu wanaambiwa tokeni town, tokeni town, tokeni town. Alafu in the night, munafamiwa. I think we need to ask ourselves also, na wewe kama unaishi pahali kuna Kware, kama ile ya Kware, ile tuliona pale wakati ya Azimio, kama unaishi pahali kuna Kware, anza kuangalia kama kuna mili kwa hiyo Kware.